Otsukaresama. Uncle made me breakfast. In a perfect life, I like start a podcast and I just like talk about life. Oh my god, I've got the face track setting on. I forgot it even does that. But oh my god, how lucky. Rescheduled for like before lunch and you best believe it, it literally arrived. But they sent like an envelope, like in this envelope. And there's another envelope. You open it. And my Shinkansen tickets are literally in there. Like, this is the most Japan thing ever. Like, why are we physically passing on physical tickets for a bullet train, which is meant to be like high tech, whatever the hell. We have made it to Tokyo. Where I literally can't see the top of buildings anymore. I guess that's one big difference with Osaka buildings. Like, there really do be skyscrapers here in Tokyo. Oh my god, this is so weird. Like, I actually can't believe I'm back in Tokyo and like I'm not even here to like come back, you know. I'm literally just here for a few days and just like pop off again in like a day or two, but this is so weird. Shinkansens in Tokyo go to Shinagawa or Tokyo Station, and they kindly got me the one to Tokyo Station, which is definitely the nicer one. And it's just nice walking around like Otemachi area, so many tourists. It was really cute. I saw the Tokyo Tower on the Shinkansen when we were like pulling up to Tokyo Station. That's super iconic. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to regroup, decide what I'm gonna do, and then yeah, head over to Shibuya for the dinner at 6, or head in a little bit earlier so I can maybe like sit at a cafe and just get some work done, because I do have my laptop and I actually do have so much to do for my actual job, which is so annoying because it's my day off, but I just gotta do it. So what I'm gonna do is just walk around for a little bit, and then if something catches my eye, I'm gonna eat that. Lunch spot obtained. This was like behind me. It's Goemon, which is like a very, like, it's just like a chain spaghetti place, but it's actually really good quality in my opinion. Me and my work friends, we used to always have lunch here because we used to work next to a Goemon. I'm gonna stop by the electronics store and also get a new micro SD, because the one in my GoPro right now that allows me to film like really subtly, and it just gives like a really nice like wide angle. I don't know what's going on, but that SD card was in my DJI and it was not working. Like, it would just film 5 seconds and then crash. So I think it's literally like gonna corrupt soon, so I'm gonna get a micro SD card after lunch as well. But let's go get some pasta. I'm so excited. Yum. I got the micro SD card. It was literally like so cheap, and I asked the guy, I was like, does it matter which one I get? And I'm specifically gonna put it in a GoPro, and he was like, no ma'am, all the same. Like, the speed and the rate is like different, but like this will work fine in like a tiny little GoPro. So I love that. I'm gonna try to find a place where I can just like chill for a minute and like put this SD card in. Yeah, I could not buy souvenirs for my friends in Osaka because I was in such a rush. Like I literally got to Shin Osaka, I had maybe 2 minutes to spare and I was not gonna risk it, so I did not get to buy any souvenirs for my friends in Osaka. I feel so bad, so I'm literally just at this like gift mall. God, I'm like so overstimulated. I don't miss Tokyo. I'm so overstimulated right now. Claustrophobic. And I feel like I'm getting lightheaded from this bag actually cutting my circulation on my shoulder. But like I hate that souvenir floor upstairs. Oh my god, crazy. Oh my god, I don't even know if you can hear me, but also copyright, so I'm gonna make it really quick. But I just got to the restaurant. I can just hear like 15 minutes early because yeah, I need to escape. I was gonna wander around like the city and take it all in, but like, oh my god, it is so bad. So I'm just chilling and waiting for the girls, but consensus, Tokyo is crazy. Shibuya is a literal zoo, as my friends have just described it as well. Hi, kill me, that was insane. Oh yeah, you said that and they got really busy because of that. Oh my god, this week!
I was just waiting to say that, I'm sorry.
The ambiance is giving real. We ran from dirty Shibuya streets to this. I feel filthy after walking. These girls are Tokyo locals and they're acting like they've been to Shibuya for the first time, like me, in 7 months.
It's a cool pigsty. Like, it's so bad. How is all the trash on the street? いちごのショートケーキ1つと、
一つないですね。
はい、いちごショートケーキ。
ガトーショコラか。
あ、なくなったんですか？
はい、これしかないです。
あ、なるほど。
これか、これ。
あ、マジか。じゃあ一緒で。
みんな一緒で、はい、じゃあ3つ。1個しかないんですか？これ。
1個ずつしかないんですよ。
名前とライフモットお願いします。
なんとかなるじゃん。
なんとかなる。
なんとかなる。なんとかなる。
なんとかなる。That's like in 英語は it'll figure itself out.
Yeah, it'll work out. Yeah.
It'll work out.
Yeah.
I like that. Like
something like, yeah, it is what it is, and like when you know you have like a new challenge like in front of you and you're like, you know, doubting whether you should like go for it or not, just be like, いいんじゃない？やってみて。
Yeah! Amazing. 以上です。My 先輩 advice でした。
できた。
Yeah.
The girls who never come to Shibuya have come to Shibuya for the dinner tonight. And they're disgusted.
てか写真忘れないでね今日。
No, no.
いつも忘れる。
Oh, we don't take selfies?
I mean, me and Valeria don't. But now, oh yeah, but Saki sees us, so we're okay. Yeah. We always forget to take part of it.
任せて。わー、美味しそう。今日のデザートもサムギョプサルの後ケーキだったけど頑張ります。重い。重すぎ。ありがとう。
あ、すごいよ。かわいい。
すっごいかわい it? Oh my god, it's a fucking peach.
Fucking cake. マネ。
いやーありがとう。
ね
なんかわざわざ。
これめっちゃありがとかったゲームしてたまに言ってるそうでしょ、休みだからさ、
病院ってなんかくれんのそういう時。
そうだね、皮膚科で塗り薬とか。
話してないんだよ、
気まずいよね。一番嫌だそれ。
本当に嫌だ。もしかしたらライフレッスンみたいな、次なんかこういう時あった時にちゃんと自分から話すっていう。
しかも誰かといる時とかでしょ、自分
そうみたいな。
そんなの
もう I was like
Marco made me breakfast. It's carrot, pickles, sausage, 卵焼き、完璧なガリご飯 and おにぎり。
アップルシナモンみたいな。やばい、いただきます。超嬉しい。てかもうありえない、こんなもんが出てくるなんて。
バカったらごめん。
Oh yeah, I got bread for us, but I didn't realize she was gonna make breakfast.
うまいよね。
今朝作ったの？
昨日作った。
どうやって？
人参大丈夫だった？
大好きだよ人参。
あ、本当？
どうやって作ってんの？
スライサーで薄く切って、ツナ。
ちゃんと具入ってる。びっくりした。Oh my god、ありがとう。
オリーブオイルと塩と胡椒と酢
だけ？
酢と甘くなんか簡単酢みたいな
あ、知ってる知ってる。
あれとあとカレー粉ちょっと入れた。カレーパウダー。
うまっ。
うまいよね。人参あんまり私好きじゃないけどそれなの食べる。
She literally made this like this carrot side dish. Apparently it's olive oil, salt and pepper, a little bit of pickle vinegar, and a little bit of curry powder, and it's so yummy. Hello, little update. I guess when you're like on trains that you're not used to, just like not really paying attention at the stops. I literally missed the stop I was meant to get up at, which meant get up at the next stop, run over to the platform on the opposite side to go back a station in. So I am pushing for time right now. I'm literally like sweating. Oh my god. The train that I need to connect, my connecting train comes at 4 minutes, so after this little update I'm literally gonna fucking fold. Like there's no way I'm gonna make this. Hopefully I've made it, but I'm gonna run. wrapped up at the cafe. It was very like admin heavy. I hate going back to work on my first day after 2 days off without doing my emails a little bit at least, because it gives me so much anxiety and it takes up literally until lunch or even after lunch just to get back to all my emails. So did a lot of that. Currently in Shimbashi area, which is very close to Tokyo Station, very close to Tokyo Tower. I actually really love coming here because I love going to like Japanese cinemas. You should always come to the Hibiya one. That's my favorite thing to do. And then this is how she texts me. He's going to Egypt. He's going to Egypt. Things that they do. There's like cosmetics, there's logistics, and then we got to the restaurant, and then when we came out, redo. We are again just making it. Literally 5:58. This thing leaves really freaking soon. It is my Monday. It's actually like a Tuesday, but I basically just call Monday my first day back at work. I mean, I think most people at work do that. But I've slept 8 hours. Feels so good. I let myself leave bed till 7:10, which is not great. So now I have to like really rush. I do think like the idea of like actually going on like a legitimate date, like, you know, for dinner or something, and like sitting down at a table and speaking to someone for hours, and like that kind of like mortifies me. Like it's okay, like I get it if you like, I don't know, meet someone in the wild, and I mean that's how I met my ex as well. I think I much prefer meeting people in the wild now. It's interesting because my second serious boyfriend, the one that I met in Australia, like we lived together and everything, I met him on Bumble, and I was like, oh my god, yes, like dating apps work, rah rah. And then yeah, like met my recent boyfriend a completely different way in the club, without any, you know, prior knowledge to like who they are, what they do. Just you take them for face value and the vibes in that moment, because I would hope that they're not like, oh my god, let's exchange instas like in that moment. But yeah, I mean, meeting people in the wild probably feels a lot more human-like. It is kind of bizarre. Like dating apps are actually crazy when you think about it. And if there are any girls watching this right now who live in Japan, I'm also telling you right now to be careful. But there were 2 recently really bad murder cases, female obviously. The fact that I fucking have to say obviously breaks my heart, but it is true that we can never be sure that we're safe, which is fucked. But there's a really bad case in Kobe, and then there was a really bad case recently in Setagaya. The Kobe one gives me goosebumps because it was a woman that was arriving home to their apartment and got into the lift of her apartment, and then just as the doors were closing, the mail came in. And you know, I've had situations like that with my apartment. Like someone that I live with will come in and like I don't think about it at all, but yeah, basically this person then just like stabbed her to death, which is fucked. But genuinely, like since I heard that, like I've avoided being in a lift with a man at all costs. Like I'll just, I don't know, I haven't really been in a situation where they have pulled up at the same time, but as in like someone come up after me. But if I'm waiting for a lift and then someone comes in without tagging their apartment key and then lines up behind me, I will probably act like I forgot something and leave that situation, because it's just better to be safe than sorry. And it sucks that we have to take these like extra steps and extra time, but it's just like, if it's gonna cost your fucking life, do it like your life depends on it, really. So another beautiful day at Expo. ポケットの中を空にしてカバンは開けた状態でお進みください。 I would never get over this. It's so pretty.
Oh, where'd you get that?
No, I've always said that. No, I've always said that. But I've been doing a little weekly vlog.
Yeah? So you're vlogging now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since last Tuesday.
Jeez.
I know, I'm really on my shit. I'm sleeping, I'm vlogging, I'm reading.
That's tough.
I went to Tokyo, saw my friend.
It's good. Call me Mechanist, the car guy. Yo. If you're ever in Osaka, yo, just hit me up.
Yeah,
Sure.
like cars. He actually, no, I think your story is so inspiring. He literally came to Tokyo with how many followers? Oh, Osaka?
3,400.
3,400. And I remember he was like, it was like road to 10K, right?
Yeah.
And then like, what are you on now?
I'm at 48.3. That's crazy.
Crazy!
I'll
Wait,
touch 50.
what?
Yes.
I think you're like 30 the other week.
I know, because one week it just jumped 10K from the storyline.
Oh my
It's a
god,
story.
50K, dude. Get it, boy.
All I need is them brand deals now. That's why I have a manager now.
Yeah, that's the thing with socials and content. Like, it's so hard to like find. I mean, there's so many ways to monetize, but to figure out how to monetize, especially if you're from countries that don't pay ad revenue. But yeah, it's
Need
fucking
that.
crazy. It's literally just us today in the office for a minute. 食べます。いただきます。
Good night, everybody. Good night.
Oh my god, today is such a good lunch day. We have baked salmon, couscous, salad, and like a really yummy vegetable stir fry moment. And my friend who works in the kitchen, he used to live in Australia, so he has Australian friends, and I think he has some visiting him at the moment. And I think they brought him back like a bunch of snacks and sweets. And Josh was so kind enough to give me a box of cookies from Woolies. So good. I don't even know if this video is doing it justice because it's basically 0.5, but oh my god, there's like people all above there. I think because now we're in the final few weeks of Expo, like people are just visiting and visiting. People who haven't been here yet are probably finally decided to come to Expo. And also people who have like the yearly pass probably just trying to come as many times as possible to smash out pavilions. But yeah, this is the queue to get onto the escalator. This is a snake queue. This is like snake queue that's going down and up to get onto the escalator to get onto the ring. But yeah, pretty wild. Today was so crazy. I'm so excited to go home. I do have to edit a whole video on the train, but that's fine. I feel like I need to do a bit of editing because I didn't get to do any today. So for my sanity, I think that'll be good to do on the train. Otsukaresama. That ramen was delish, but
not have a valid ticket to go overnight. We'll go away. 3 days. uncomfortably.
What a day. What a freaking day. That's why on the way home I was like, I could cook dinner. I know I have some stuff in my fridge, but I'm like, do I want to do that? Because one, I almost fainted from heat stroke, like I swear 3 times today. Like I got up and it wasn't like those like head spins I get when I'm due for my period or giving low iron. Like it was like, wait, if I walk anymore, like things are gonna start going white, because like if you fainted before, you know that's what happens. Yeah, your brain kind of just like compresses and it just gets, it's dizzy, but it's like your whole head smaller and smaller, and then if it starts going white, then you're fucked. Had that happen like twice today, and I figured I probably just need to keep my sugar up and also my salts up today. So I thought, what could give me that more than a lovely bowl of ramen? So we tried that. When am I saying we? I mean, we did technically try that together, but yeah, had that today. I also went to the chemist on the way home to pick up a restock on my dear favorite cleanser. Refill bag as always. No, you know when like you have so much to do that you're just like excited for the work week? Because I know every day is gonna go by so fast. I have so many booked filming stuff coming up. I need to be really on top of my shit because again, this is final month of expo, so I really need to make it count. And I really want to start this new series, which is going to require me to be outside a lot, because anytime a guest wants to participate in this like social media challenge thing that I'm going to post this week, I've kind of been procrastinating because it's going to be a bit of a beast to handle, but we have 1 more month left and we have a lot of stuff to give away, so I think social media challenge is going to be the way to go. Yeah, I feel like to some extent work was very much like we're obviously working, but I'm also working alongside my friends, and there was like a social aspect to it, like grab lunch together and yeah, I don't know, catch up in the hall a little bit, have a little chat, you know. But I feel like the last like 2 weeks, and then I know that going into September, the rest of this month, it is not going to be giving that. It's going to be giving I'm sitting and eating lunch at my desk. I'm going to stay in my designated office for most of it because there is just so much to be done, and I'd ideally love to go home when I'm supposed to go home. I've been staying back pretty much every day for the last like 2 weeks, but 'tis what it is. We have weeks and days left. So yeah, just making it count. But I've really enjoyed weekly vlogging. I'm not really sure what day I started. Today's a Tuesday. Can't remember if I started vlogging on a Wednesday or Tuesday last week, but I think I'm due to wrap this one up soon because it's getting long. It's getting long and I don't want to make this like a 2-hour vlog. I've already decided I'm going to make it a weekly vlog, so it probably will be an hour long, but I mean, I haven't posted for like over half a year, so I think that's fine. But I'm so keen for a shower. I'm gonna have an everything shower, and then I'm gonna get into some comfy clothes, and I'm gonna spend at least 2 to 3 hours editing all of my soul content, because literally half of them are brand collabs, and I've been quite naughty and I've not even looked at the footage that I have filmed. And I think the due date for paid collab is due tonight, so we're gonna do that. Helix is so like, it's not red, but any bit of touching, it just feels so bruised. I am, after all, I'm the eldest daughter of immigrant parents, Japanese immigrant parents, and you know, I always say that I feel like my sister and I, we had different parents growing up because I was kind of like the test run. And I get it, like if me and my ex stayed together and I had to raise a family in, like say for example, Germany, because he's half German and I didn't speak the language, I was in a foreign country, and I was becoming a mother for the first time. Also, it wasn't my mom, it was my dad. That was insane. But, you know, I get it, like it's scary, and it's like, it's also their first time being an adult, being a parent, and I get it. But where the fuck was I going with that? Oh yeah, so I think, you know, my relationship with my dad when I was living at home definitely pushed me to leave very early. I moved out when I was 17, moved cities, all alone. Every single person I knew went to college and had college paid for, but where do I have that money? Nowhere to be found. So yeah, I literally, my first roommate was literally like a 45-year-old single man. Like, I will never forget, that was my first roommate at 17. Kind of insane. So I don't know, like, that's just kind of been my life since I left home. Like, quite, I mean, even growing up at home as well, like, I always was like, I would get my own phone and like work like 2-3 jobs to get my first car, and just a lot of things, like figure out rego, like, you know, I was always quite, and like any forms we would get from school, like my, you know, like my mum wouldn't really understand it, and so I would have to like figure out a lot on my own. And when kids would obviously get a hand with their homework, like that's just not really a thing with like Asian kids growing up in a foreign, in like a, you know, like a country that their parents are not from. I'm sure everybody can relate. So I think the oldest sibling is forced to kind of go up quite independently on their own. So I know I have independent traits, but I think I just like have always found myself in relationships, like great relationships. Like my second and my last relationship were just like beautiful. Like, I have nothing bad to say. The only bad egg was my first one, but I feel like everyone's first relationship, especially like high school vibes, coming into like uni life, like it's always a little bit messy and toxic. But yeah, I don't know, I've always found myself in these like serious relationships, and I've always been in back-to-back relationships, and I really thought my ex was like the one. So I never really saw myself being single again in my life, because if we're gonna date, like I'm dating to marry, I'm dating you because I'm envisioning what our long-term life together could look like as best friends, as partners, as parents, as homeowners, as travel buddies for the rest of our lives. Like that's just how I would date. Like I wouldn't date someone and make them my boyfriend if I didn't actually see like legitimately like could we raise a kid in the same city and country and whatever. I did actually see that with my ex. It's just like, I don't know, I don't really want to talk about it. I just don't think I'm ready, but I think, you know, there'll be a day where I'll be ready to talk about it the way I have been with my friends. So I don't know, it's just, I've been thinking about that a lot. The fact that I was always in serious relationships, regardless if I'm an independent person and I, you know, like to take action, like I love to move, pack up and move and fucking say yes to random jobs and stuff, and that doesn't scare me anymore. But I think true independence and true sense of self, it really does come from being single. It really does. And I never want people in a happy, loving relationship to ever listen to this and be like, oh my god, I'm missing out. Like, oh my god, like I'm not finding myself because I'm not single. Like I have never been single. Trust me, there are many ways to still challenge yourself and like do things while being in a loving relationship. I mean, I would say that in the last 10 years, I have lived so many fucking lives. Like I've moved 4 times. I've had so many jobs. Like 3 career changes since entering my 20s. I'm literally 25. What do you mean? Most people literally get a job post-uni at 21 and like stick to one career. But yeah, I've like switched it up quite frequently, and I've had 2 gap years in my life. There's a lot of soul searching in that, but I think in my personal story, which I'm sharing just because we're on our own journeys, I think like having been in a 4-year relationship, a 2-year relationship, and a 2.5-year relationship in the span of a decade, I need to just see this as an opportunity where I don't have to share anything with anyone. I'm not in owing with anyone. Is that a word? I don't know. Just love is beautiful, but I think self-love? No. I just think like weird being single and being alone. It's very, very interesting to like notice these things, and like I guess speaking it out loud is kind of therapy to me. I feel like I'm just not making any fucking sense, but I just feel like I'm really coming to terms with it. And even when I have moments like that where I'm like, oh, these little things I do on my own now, I just remind myself in that, like, yes, you're correct in that, and there's gonna be a time will come where you won't even think these things because that'll be your normal, your new normal. Okay, it's 8:30, so I'm gonna do Pomodoro technique and set myself to timers, like time block timers, maybe 45, 55 minute time block timers to smash out a bunch of editing until 10:30. So I will check back in 2 hours. I'm kind of almost done. We're tracking quite well for time. I think I said at 8:30 till 10:30 I was gonna work. It's currently 10:10. I'm just gonna airdrop some videos from this phone to that phone. Just figure something out, might. I'm honestly so excited for post expo. I think there was a period where I was feeling extremely, like, you know, when you're just basking in a good moment and you're like, wow, these are gonna be the good old days. And I still think that, but I think the intensity of my role and how it just never ends, because it just never ends, my position. It's like constantly broadcasting, constantly posting, sharing, editing. I don't think my department specifically ever like slowed down particularly. So it's been pretty intense, and I think the only reason why I'm able to push at 120% is because I see an end date. I think if there was no end date and this was like an ongoing full-time job, I think that would be a separate matter. But because I can see that end goal and the date that keeps getting closer and closer, I think that's why mentally I can push, physically I can push, you know, rest wise, even if I'm lacking rest, I can push. So yeah, I think there was a time where I was really scared to imagine life after expo, because, you know, like I live in a beautiful apartment that I've like just fallen in love with, and it's gonna be so hard to like leave this place and leave Osaka, especially the people that I've grown to love in the last 6 months. Actually, it's more like 7, 8 months, but I don't know. I realized the best part about life is just how impermanent everything is. Like, I remember when I was living in my share house in Tokyo, that was such a good time of my life, and I talk about it with strangers that I meet, and it's like, it was such a big part of my life, and it was such a good part of my life. But it's like, you know, life after that happens, like expo happened, and, you know, so many more exciting seasons and chapters will come. And I think, I don't know, like, just accepting that nothing is permanent gives me a lot of peace in moments like this, where a time will come where I have to move out of this place. And love, friends, don't get me wrong, friends can be in your life for years and years and years, but if you think about the time that you were living in the same city or living in the same house or going to the same uni, like the situation of your friendship is changing, ever evolving. And I think like literally nothing is permanent. My best friend in Australia, like, I used to work with him and I used to see him every single week. He was my best friend then, and he's still my best friend now, but, you know, now he's my best friend on the basis that I see him once a year and we text every day. So, you know, the situation of our friendship has changed, and nothing is permanent. Literally nothing is permanent. And if you even think, why am I getting so passionate over this? I think I'm just really passionate about the impermanence of everything, like, and the quicker I accept, and like when I learned that, I think I learned it in Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle, I think it was that book, taught me just that one of the biggest life laws is that nothing is constant and nothing stays the same. So it just, it makes me feel at peace with this current life, and it makes me excited knowing that there's so much more days to be lived, and the next thing will come where I'm just like, fuck, I'm actually in it right now. Like, I'm in the good old days, because that's how I felt about my share house. And I don't think I really felt anything like that in 2024 last year, but I will say 2025 this year has been definitely one of those years where I'm just like, fuck, this is one of the best years of my fucking life. I got a blister today, but it's like literally gone. I don't get it. I wore my flats without socks. Never doing that again. Gosh, she be a yapper. In a perfect life, I like start a podcast and I just like talk about life. I don't know. I love I love sharing the things I've learned in my life so far. Guys, I think this box started off with like 5 cookies and I gave like 3 or 4 away to my friends in my office, so I'm literally left with 1 and the half that I had at work today. Yum.
Will come back for regular bothered. I know, it's being able to be like, all right, this is, okay. Someone can't see it. Doesn't
And
make
then
them a bad
this is when
person.
my ADHD kicks in and I'm like, no, I need music. And this is why I'm late. You're gonna climb it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Or at night, big seat,
Oh.
and the one for the
Wine down.
I don't like wine.
wait the internal event.
I think it's a sandwich today. Let's see. I'm always craving rice for lunch. I don't know why. It was a wrap. Chips and salsa. That's like so American to me. We're gonna go to Spain Pavilion because they have this like draft event. Introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Saad. We're with Caroline over here.
Hello. She's a cultural performer and
I'm a stage guy.
and we're gonna go to Spain. Spain.
We're happy to get them.
Introduce yourself.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Kenji, and I am living in Osaka right now with my friends Saki and Saad.
And you are from?
This way, yeah.
I'm from,
Then you
I guess I'm from New York.
New Empire State of Mind.
Yes.
Concrete jungle. I thought Tokyo was bad, but he's been there for 10 years.
I mean, there isn't just one concrete jungle.
My friend from Kuwait gave me, what's this called again? Oh my god, what's this thing called? It's like flaky and it has like pistachio in it. All I can think about is Balabushka, which is this bar that we go to. And I think it is similar. Wow, that's sweet. This one little thing is 750 yen for 1 bite. It's a few bites for me because it's super sweet, but god, that's good. Just down 750 yen. Well, I'm gonna keep working for 25 more minutes, then I'm gonna head out and go to a friend's birthday drinks gathering. And I'll bring you guys along. But today's been a very good, busy day. But I got to walk out of the pavilion a few times, have like a walking meeting kind of as well, which is really nice. And all my posts for tonight are scheduled and set to go. So it's been a very productive, good day. Hi y'all. We're done. We're leaving. I'm gonna take you guys with me to drinks for my friend's birthday. I got quite a lot of feedback for my video draft that I sent last night. So I'm gonna have to edit that on the train. It's like an hour from here where we're meeting, or where everyone is. I'm quite late, but this is fine. I'm so tired. Another day done working at Expo. I actually can't get over how good today was. Like, you know, you just have one of those days where you actually get the stuff you needed to get done on your to-do, but it also wasn't like a crazy, like, sit at your desk and do not move and do not interact and socialize with anyone kind of day. Like, it was just such a good balance of productivity and catching up with friends and having like outside conversations instead of like sitting at a desk and having a meeting. So we love that. Oh my god, yeah!
Are you
Oh my GoPro!
Oh, your GoPro?
Introduce yourself.
David, hello everyone. I work at the pavilion with Saki, and she is a blast.
I literally just got caught vlogging, lol. I'm so shameless.
Yeah, no, I was going, I was like, wait, is that I can't miss you.
Hello. I literally can't believe I'm just like casually walking to the Osaka castle after work. Like, I've never been here after work. Oh, I mean like at night, but fuck, it is beautiful. There's people running, there's like couples, there's like friends after work. It's literally a dog running without a leash. Happy birthday, my love! Oh my god, you in the castle! The way he was literally like, oh, I'll get this. Yes. The camera actually makes it look a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, I like the nail colors. Sometimes I read a book while I'm eating.
Okay.
I'm serious. Way too much. And that's why I felt like I was running out of things to look at my phone, and I'm like, I need to get a book.
Oh. Hello guys, as you can see, I'm very much in bed mode. This is exactly what I look like. Ow, I keep hitting my ear. Yeah, this is gonna be me wrapping up this weekly vlog. I honestly had so much fun picking up my camera and vlogging, which I have not done since like February or March, and this is September as we speak, and I have no idea when I'm gonna get this vlog out. In an ideal world, I get this out this month. It's quite late. I think it's almost 1. I'm like being a bit delirious, but I hope you enjoyed the very realistic week in my life. I mean, I feel like most of it was literally me at my office desk. I can't remember, so I hope this vlog has been interesting, but I know I'm gonna be so glad that I vlogged a week in my life working at Expo, whatever, and to future Saki editing this. I don't know if you're gonna have this edited once, like while Expo is still on, or if Expo is all finished and you've said bye to some of the most epic human beings you've ever met, the people you saw every single day who are now on the other side of the world to you. I don't know if that's gonna be the case when this video is live, but I hope you know that now you have like friends around the world. You've made the memories of a lifetime. And even on the days you felt imposter syndrome, just want to say how proud I am of you, because you fucking did that. And I don't know, I'm just like right now, I'm like also at loss of words of just like processing my life that is right now. I've had some huge losses this year and just unexpected things happen, and I've had to really adapt very fast just with how hectic life has been. But I think, you know, once Expo is over and I've had time to process the crazy year that this year has been, a lot to process. And I'm sure once Expo is done and the time everything around my world kind of settles down a little bit, I think that's when I will start to piece together how much I managed to do at Expo and my role, and also just I have no idea what the future holds, and at this point I'm literally just like babbling on about nothing, so I'm gonna cut it off here. But if you made it to the end, so grateful that I can document and share, and yeah, thank you for hanging out. That's all I have to say. I really appreciate patience and the love and the support. I know I've not been a very good content creator this year. It really took a back burner because of how intense this job has been, in very good ways. Been really challenging, and I've also like just learned so much in such a short span of time, but so grateful. And I'm just so grateful for this life, grateful for this camera, I'm grateful for this room. Like, I'm literally just so grateful, and I feel like just glad I got to finally share a piece of my life since moving to Osaka. So, but I also don't know if I'm gonna regret the angle that I just filmed, and I look so tired and just like a grandma. But bye bye. Mwah.